Let's all sit down and paint.
It's tongue painting instead of finger painting.
At Lowry Park Zoo in Tampa, Florida, a special program for orangutans becomes fun for humans as well.
Dave, how intelligent do you think these animals really are?
Well, just from working with them, they're extremely intelligent. They don't do well on IQ tests because they pretty much do what they want to do. They're not nearly as demonstrative as a chimpanzee or even a gorilla, but they have a great deal of innate intelligence.
Are any of these paintings?
That's a gypsy.
What?
What a big kiss.
I'm joking. Do you want to buy my painting? I'll sell it to you for about $1. No, hey, come on, I've been working on that thing. Come here. Come back here. Let me have my painting. What are you doing? You are so funny. I don't have fleas. No, I don't. I don't have fleas. These guys seem like they're more interested in playing this morning than painting. Hey! How am I supposed to sell it?
That's an art critic.
Hey!
That's a girl. That's a girl.
Her shoe back. You got her shoe. She got your shoe. I like face painting. This is what we do at the zoo. We do face painting. Look here. Let me do my face. Look here. See? Go on my nose. I put it on your nose. Now, do people buy these things?
Yes, they do. Right, we sell these in the gift shop. We might get extra money for this one if we can put your name on it.
Yeah. I thought teaching my 3 girls to finger paint was fun. This has been an absolute blast. Plus, I can end up selling these for $1 or $2. Thanks a lot, Josie. Here you go.
Each creature in the animal world has something unique to offer. For those animals that we have brought into our human world, that uniqueness is even more apparent. As we get to know them, we notice their distinctive personalities, the special qualities that make them special friends. Some friends are liked just because they're a little odd. Youth volunteer Meredith Lindley is fond of all the animals, but her favorite?
That's a 2-headed turtle. What kind of turtle is this?
This is a red belly.
He's got 2 heads.
The Siamese twin.
That's rare.
Well, humans can have Siamese twins, can't turtles?
I guess they can, but I mean, which turtle's running? Which head's running the turtle?
Well, there are 2 spinal cords. So, like, the right head runs the right side of the body, and the left head runs the left side of the body.
But they each got a brain.
Yeah, they've got a spinal cord. So
That means this could be the smartest turtle in the world. 2 brains?
Sure.
Can you imagine?
2 heads are better than 1.
Oh, that is so funny.
When Homosassa Springs was established as a state wildlife park, it was designed to be a refuge for many of Florida's native animals, such as the American alligator, the great blue heron, and the endangered manatee. Surprisingly, its most popular resident is a native African.
Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou. Wowee. This is Lucifer, a Nile hippopotamus, and he's one of the last remaining exotic species here at Homosassa Springs. The people all got together to really save him a place to live right here at one of the prettiest parks in Florida. Now, Lucifer, come here a minute. I want to give you some watermelon. Golly day, JP. Holy mackerel.
He could eat a whole watermelon. Before we go, he's giving that whole watermelon for a snack, that last one there.
Wildlife supervisor J.P. Garner has been friends with Lou for 20 years and knows exactly what he likes.
Look at that mouth. Come here, Lou.
He loves you, Jack. You can't go home. He'll follow you home if you get him in your car.
How much does he weigh?
He weighs close to 6,000 pounds. If they gain another 2,000, they get 8,000.
Good night.
A big pig. So
You're right, it's called a water pig.
That's him.
Don't bite my fingers now. Let go of my fingers. Look. But now hippos don't eat people.
No, he's not a meat eater. You imagine how many squirrels it'd take to feed him if he was a carnivore? No, they're threatened. They'll turn it over. They won't really eat the people, but they're dangerous animals.
Now, there's quite a story about Lucifer that the governor got involved in saving him for the park.
Absolutely, sure did. What happened? The park philosophy is not to have exotic animals because we're Florida State Park. So it meant Lucifer had to go. And the people in town who've grown up with this animal said, oh, no way. So Citrus County Chronicle did a campaign to stop Lucifer from going. After the governor starts getting all these letters about a hippo, he didn't know what they were talking about, but the 3,000 letters dumped on his desk. He thought, something's happening here. So he wrote a letter down here giving Lucifer a reprieve to live the rest of his life right here.
So how many more years do you think Lucifer's got here?
I'd say he got 20, 25 more years. He's just a youngster, man, just out of high school. He's getting out of where he's graduating now. He's got a lot of years left.
I tell you, the governor made a commitment, didn't he?
He really did. He got another 2,000 pounds and another 25 years to go. Come on, Lou.
Does he spend most of his time in the water, or?
He spends most of his time in the water. And it's very comfortable for him because of gravity. All that weight is off of him, and he's almost just like floating. Now he's practicing yoga, hippo yoga. Come on back out here with me. Look, we got some friends.
So what if the hippopotamus has killed more people than any other animal in Africa? To JP, this one's just a big baby who's scared of storms.
Well, Lucifer knows me very well because I've been with him since 1975, and we've been through a lot of hard times together, some good times and bad times like the hurricanes. And I stay down here with him when we have hurricanes and I just pet his mouth, just scratch the inside of his mouth and his tongue, and it takes the fear away. If I'm down here with him, he loses the fear.
You got such a pretty face, Lucifer.
Okay, that enough, huh? That enough?
You like Jack, don't you?
Yeah, he does.
One little kiss.
He's smelling your breath. Yeah, he didn't like it, huh?
As beloved as Lou is, Jake the crocodile is another story. Some animals are just so mean and ornery, they carve out a special spot in your heart.
That's a salt. What's that? Saltwater?
No, he's an American Acutus, Crocodylus acutus, American crocodile.
Those things are rare, aren't they?
Very rare. Probably got maybe 30 pairs left in the wild, breeding pairs. That's it. They're in the Everglades.
How big is he?
He's about between 13, 14 feet. Nice size animal.
Now, the reason you keep him in here is that I understand he likes to eat alligators.
He is so vicious, he's so mean that he doesn't even like his own self.
That's bad.
He bites himself about every 45 minutes just to prove he's mean. But he killed quite a few alligators in there, including a famous gator we had here named Blanky.
You call him what?
Jake.
Mean Jake?
Mean Jake.
Hey, Jake, come here. How do you get him over here?
Well, I don't know. You see him in the sun, you don't really do anything with him he doesn't want to do. We may have to just kind of walk along that fence line and drop him some meat over there. He's hungry. He was hungry yesterday.
Now, you keep him away.
I will. See, Jake's more interested in us than he is eating right now.
Hey, Jake.
We're approaching his territory.
He can't bust through this chain link, can he?
No.
I like
It's
that.
not close.
No. Hey, Jake, come here. Just hold this thing over.
Pitch it over there and let it land around his snout.
Hey, Jake. Jake, look here. Jake.
So see why we had to separate him? Bad news, Daddy. Let's push this piece over there.
Push that piece over there. Jake, come here.
He's not used to this.
Jake, look here. Now, eat it, Jake.
See, he's pretty fierce.
Holy mackerel. I think I can reach it from here. Let me see.
We get a little deep. Yeah.
Oh! 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 What would what would he do? Drown you or bite you too? Huh? I know he'd kill you. I know he'd kill you.
Snap down when you start rolling and tear you in pieces. Tear your arms off, your head, your legs. Tear you in pieces. Just rip them right off and tear them off your butt.
He swallow you whole?
Swallow you whole. He'd be on you before you'd never turn.
And then what? Oh, gosh, it's just frightening. Oh.
Some animals are special because they help humans. This olive baboon named Rosie is a teacher's aide to students at Moore Park College in California.
Oh, you're beautiful. You are intelligent too. You clean your grape off? You do that. Take care.
The Exotic Animal Training and Management Program focuses on zookeeping, animal training, and wildlife education. Rosie's colleague is instructor Gary Wilson.
Now, how old is Rosie? Rosie's 12 years old. She was born at UC Davis, and then came to our facility when she was 4 months old. We've had her ever since. Well, it's something to see a baboon that you're able to work with this close. The students spent a lot of time building up a good relationship with her. So they're really not only trainers, but they're buddies. Now, what does it mean when she's going like this? That's a greeting that they do. Yeah, lip smacking is a greeting that baboons do to each other, and we do it to her, and she does it to us as well. Oh, now she's turning her back into me. What's that mean? That means she likes you. Well, I knew there was something there going between us.
In the wild, there's always something going on between baboons. Elaborate greetings and dramatic signs of attraction. Their complicated social life would do justice to any soap opera. Family relations are marked by constant togetherness, as well as much intelligent and tender loving care. Grooming is perhaps the most important activity. The expression, "I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine," just might have started here.
Now, is she grooming you right now? Uh-huh. Yeah, she's grooming me. The grooming, of course, is important for keeping animals free of parasites, but it's actually more important in establishing social bonds, maintaining relationships between the animals. It's a way that they can get close to each other. You got bugs or something? No, I don't think so. I let her groom me all the time, so she keeps me pretty clean. Out. Now, does that feel funny when she's picking your hairs? No, she's pretty gentle when she does it. She's pretty thorough. Yeah, she doesn't miss much. I think she's found a bug.
At Marine World Africa USA in California, raising primates not only means you have a special friend, you just might have a new member of the family.
One of my favorite animals is a chimpanzee. That's because they're so bright. With me is Liam Hussey, who's a head chimp trainer and curator here at the park. Now, who is this little guy?
This is Maggie. She's a 2.5-year-old female chimp.
Wow. So you raise these at home? Or
we've raised 5 baby chimps at the park so far in the last 10, 11 years, my wife and I.
Your wife and you?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's better than kids.
Well, I don't know. They're a lot stronger than kids are.
7-year-old Teely is a little old for such shenanigans, but Maggie doesn't leave her much choice in the matter.
Sit. Teely, sit. Easy. Maggie, get up. Good girl.
You remind me of Albert. I used to have one named Albert.
Good girl. One thing she doesn't like is if you try to pick her up.
Right.
She likes people on her terms, basically.
But if you're willing to go along with her terms, you just might be in for a special treat.
Whoa, Maggie. Good, Maggie.
Good girl.
That's good.
Good girl. Good girl, Maggie.
Maggie, you're having fun, aren't you? So your life for these chimps, I mean...
Yeah, for the last 12 years it has been. Yeah, we're very, I don't know, we love what we do. We really enjoy it. You basically become part of the social group with the animals. You become a provider. You feed them. You take care of them. You medicate them.
I mean, they're just like humans, really. I mean,
they get sick every winter. They get a cold. We get a cold from them. They get a cold from us. They get inoculated just like a human child would.
But unlike humans, Liam's primate family remains childlike their whole lives.
Chimpanzees live 50 to 60 years in captivity, but they're always dependent on you for food, for clothing. I mean, funny as it sounds, in the wintertime when it's cold, sometimes they do have to wear a shirt or a sweatshirt. They rely on you for cleaning their areas, for getting them out, for exercising, for stimulating them both mentally and physically. That's one of the things with animals. You know, if you put them in a captive situation, you have to adapt. You have to you have to get them out and do things with them. You have to stimulate them, because no matter how hard you try, you'll never be able to copy or mimic what they'd have in the wild, because you just don't have the space to do it. Hey, there's a laugh. There's a laugh. There's a funny noise. Come on, laugh. Good girl.
And what do they weigh when they're born?
2 to 3 pounds, like a preemie baby.
Golly, what'd she weigh, about 30 pounds?
A little over 30 pounds,
Whew.
35.
If it's impossible to resist the playful Maggie, it's even more impossible to ignore the close relationship we share with her and all the great apes. That alone makes us very special friends.
Ah! That's funny. That's funny, Maggie. That's funny.